Hi guys, welcome back to Nant, or Not a Nail Tech if you've not been here before. And today I'm going to be making a really cute Belgian chocolate inspired floaty marble, let's say. So I'm starting off with some chestnut wood and some serious black and just blending them together to make a really dark chocolatey colour. But I'm just going to start with simplicity as the base of the nail. So I should only need one coat of this. It's really good coverage and we're adding quite a lot on top, so it shouldn't need to be perfectly opaque. So I'm going to make sure I've got a nice even coat of that on here, and I have noticed there's a little bit of a fluff in this nail, so I'm just going to get that off before I finish this layer, and then I'm just finishing that off here. Once I'm happy with the coverage, I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, and I'm going in with blooming gel. And if you've used blooming gel before, you will know that you don't cure this before you put your other colours on top. So you're going to put a really nice even layer of this on. You don't want too much because it will end up too thick. And we're going to use that mix of chestnut wood and serious black as our first colour, and we want this to kind of look like it's hot chocolate or coffee and it's been dropped into some milk and it's just swirling around. So we're going to keep this really fluid and really curvy, and we don't want any harsh lines. So you'll see the blooming gel is spreading that out slightly as it's working, and the longer you leave it, the more it'll spread. I'm quite happy with the placement of that, so I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds before doing another layer of blooming gel. And this just means that I can layer the colours over the top and it'll give a bit of dimension rather than putting them all on the same layer. And this time I'm going to be adding in Snow White, and this is kind of going to look like foamy milk swishing around. It's going to be very cute. So I'm going to layer this to the side and over the top of the chocolatey colour we've already laid down. And looking at it now, I feel like it could do with a little bit more dimension and contrast. So once I pop those little bubbles, I'm going to go back in with our chocolatey colour and just put some little stripes of that through the white. And I'm just going to let that blend in with the blooming gel as well. And once it's moved enough, I'm going to pop it back in the lamp for 60 seconds. And now that's cured, I'm going in with Topcoat and putting a nice generous layer of this all over this nail. I've really enjoyed playing with this technique because it's slightly different to other marbling techniques that you might use, and it gives a much more fluid texture if that's what you're after. And I'm going to do another few nails for you so you can see what it would look like as kind of like a full set, and you can see how you can change the look of the nail just with the placement of the different colours. You could place it closer towards the end of the nail and it could feel a little bit more like a French tip, or you can use it sparsely and it could look really delicate. So here you go. What do you think, guys? I've really enjoyed creating these, and I would love to know what you think down in the comments. If you want any of the products used today, they'll be linked around the video, and we hope to see you next time. See you later, guys.